I watched 365 movies in 2025. I know I said I was going to stop talking about it, but I just wanted to go back and talk about one thing because 41 of those 365 movies were short films. And for some of my viewers, that might make the challenge moot and disqualified. So subtract 41 from 365 and you'll get the real number of movies I watched last year. I did sort of fall in love with short film in a certain way. I mean, it has definitely a different sort of art form as to a feature. You have less time obviously to deal with, but that doesn't mean that it can't handle interesting topics and tell interesting stories. So I just wanted to go through the list and point out, in no particular order, actually probably in the chronological order, some of the short films that I really enjoyed this year, and maybe some that you should check out when you have between 7 and 45 minutes. So here are just a few. First up is Alien or Alien, not quite sure how they want it pronounced. I really enjoyed this one. What I really loved particularly about this film was its editing style. It really uses jump cuts and interesting cutting, really quick cutting to sort of amp up the anxiety and really put you in the shoes of the characters in there. I really enjoyed that.
One, and stop.
You're so kind.
Next was What's Up, Kaylee, which I saw at the Rockaway Film Festival. I really enjoyed this. It was a look at sort of influencer, creator life in our current age and young people relying on their phones and just after likes and views. I won't draw any comparisons to what's going on here, but this was a really, really interesting film, one that just kind of rocked right along. Great performances, great directing, really enjoyed that. Next, I want to talk about an animated short film because often, we forget about animated short films, and I write them off a lot of times because, they're for kids or whatever, and a lot of them are, but not this one. This is Ice Merchants. I really love this one. It's a beautiful story and is kind of one that can only be told in animation, and just goes to show you the power that animated video can have, or animated short film can have. Definitely check out that film if you can. Lastly is The House is Black. This is an Iranian short film from the 60s, a look at a leper colony in rural Iran, and just a sort of shining a light on a marginalized community, sort of observer style film that just takes you inside the walls of this facility, this compound, and forces you to look at the humanity that's going on there. So just a few short films that you might want to add to your list. Like I said, I sort of often, I'll admit, kind of wrote off short films myself, but it just showed me, what great work is out there and how you can make something really great in a short amount of time, which is definitely hard to do.